Paul Tremblay is here, one of the guys who has participated and will be participating in the Red Bull Crushed Ice event. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Had you made it through last year, you're okay.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Nice, safe and sound.
Was that the first time you did it last year?
It was, yeah.
How was it?
It was pretty insane. Yeah,
it's nuts, eh?
Oh, it's quite the experience for sure. I mean, you're going downhill on ice, full hockey gear. It's pretty insane.
Going around corners.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's one part in the track where it's a complete 180 and we're just cutting corners and hitting each other.
We were just talking about how, and that's in Quebec City, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
At Chateau Frontenac, correct?
Yeah, right in front in the Vieux Quebec.
It's beautiful.
Unreal.
Where they have the toboggans and all that down front?
Yeah, right there.
Anyway, the thing about it is that track is unique. Mm-hmm. You don't have the opportunity other than when you get there, if you make it that far, to try this out other than on a rink, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing in the Red Bull Crushed Ice Tour, it's in different cities, right? And every landscape of the city is different. So there's no real way to practice each track.
No.
But you know, all you got to do is once we get there, the Wednesday night, they take us down the track and we can try it out. You know, first time you get out there, it's very awkward because you're just on skates downhill. You think you can combine your skiing skills with your skating skills, but no chance. You feel lost out there.
What's the best thing to do? Is like just take each corner as it comes and try and get around it, or
you really get used to it. Like you go down a couple times, then you're getting solid on your feet.
Look at it. It's nuts.
Oh yeah.
Out of the gate you go, and there's a wild crowd there, I guess, eh?
Yeah, well, that's the real trick, eh? You got to be first out of the gates, and then the next trick is don't fall.
Try and give yourself some space and try and stay on your skates. Is that the best idea?
And I don't know if you see the crowd there. 100,000 people last year in Quebec City, and this year we're actually adding a stop in Niagara Falls.
Really?
Niagara Falls. The qualifiers for that are in Ottawa, October 13th.
Right.
And the race is December 1st.
So you got to qualify for each one?
Actually, no, you have to qualify. That's what's different this year from last year.
Yeah.
This year you qualify once in each city, and you get to go to Niagara Falls, the first stop in Ontario. So Team Ontario is going to be looking to represent there.
Okay.
And if you make it far in Niagara Falls or top 64, I'm not exactly sure.
Right.
Then you qualify for Quebec City.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should point out registration for Red Bull Crushed Ice is open right now.
Yeah, it's open right now, and it ends September 30th.
Okay.
For Ottawa.
Yeah.
That's for the qualifiers at the Sensplex, October 13th.
So it's actually at a rink.
Yeah.
And they set up an obstacle course, but it's nothing like that.
Oh no, we can't reproduce that, but it's just on a rink. You get 2 shots at it. A little obstacle course takes about like 20 seconds. You can't hit a cone. You can't really fall. You got to go under cones, around cones.
Are you racing against other people?
Essentially, it's against the clock. But
it's a time trial.
Yeah, but the rink is split in 2, and you are going against someone else.
So they want the fastest guys.
Absolutely. There's about 200 spots. So what they do is there's a lottery
200?
online. Yeah, 200 spots at the qualifier, but they only take 10 out of Ottawa. So you have to finish top 10.
So you got to do it all again this year?
Yeah,
like you don't automatically qualify because you made it last year?
They don't let us pre-qualify. No, we got to do it all over again.
I really want to go see the thing in Quebec City. Oh,
you have to.
See some of the courses that they do. And I was saying to Paul earlier, like they should have a 50-plus division, don't you think, fellas?
Would you do well in that?
I think so.
Yeah?
I'd try it.
Okay.
But I'm what?
I was going to ask if you're actually in that category.
50?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Are you?
I'm in.
Okay. I'll talk to my Red Bull reps and
would you mind?
We'll see what's up.
They've really gotten a lot of mileage out of this, though. It's it's such a cool event, right?
Yeah, and that's why also they were able to add that Niagara Falls race, right? Because last year there was about, I think, 5 races in the World Tour. Adding this one, starting in Ontario, ending the tour in Quebec City.
You get more info at redbullcrashed.ice.com. Do you get all on the Red Bull beforehand? Like, do you?
Well, absolutely. That's the only thing that gets you going for these races, right?
I would. I'd be all over that.
Yeah.
Then after, I'd have a couple of Red Bulls and vodkas.
Yeah, well, that's also the trick. But we got to wake up early for the races, so.
I'm good with that.
Are you?
I can wake up early.
All right, lots of those too.
Good luck, man.
Thank you very much.
That's very cool. RedBullCrashedice.com. I saw one of the commercials for it last night. Crazy.